Now one area comprised of two ward areas, Ward 19 and Ward 20 areas with the total population of 2,000 plus people according to 2024 census record or report. Nahu is located in Nahu Rawa LLG in Raikos district and is a district in the southeast of Medang province and one of the 6 administrative districts that make up the Medang province. Raikos district is considered one of the least developed districts due to its geographical location. The land area stretches between the coastal 5 meter above sea level to the mountain peak of 4,325 meter above the sea level. The Nahuan areas are situated in these mountain ranges. The road system linking each LLG is very poor, and they are only accessible by air. 10% of people used it. By sea, 20% of the people used it, and the land is 70% of the people in the Raikos used it. People walk distances, climbing rugged mountain terrains and crossing fast-flowing rivers, trekking fierce surrounding environment to access goods and services. The only form of transportation is by sea, walking, and air. With most communities living in the isolated locations, making it impossible for goods and services to reach them but continue to survive. The road access is very poor, making it impossible for the majority of the rural people to access proper government services as shown in the picture. There are 8 local airstrips built by people and are currently used by third airline companies. The airstrips are managed by Rural Airstrip Authority of Papua New Guinea, RAAPNG. Due to high cost involved in freighting cargoes, many rural disadvantaged populations walk the mountain, crossing the high-flow rivers at different walking distance to reach their point of peak to go to town for usual businesses. To reach their point of destination differs depending on their walking paces and more considering is the distance, jungle tracks, rugged mountain terrains, fast-flowing rivers, and etc. Coffee, cacao, and vanilla are the major cash crops that are produced in the area and transported to Lae and Goroka for sale to export buyers. There is still a potential for increasing production of cash crops in the near future with the provision of an all year round effective road networks and accessibility to markets. No doubt there is a very good investment, thus any investment on this scale or more is well worth the returns anticipated for the improved transport infrastructure in the district and province as a whole. Apart from coffee, there are other economic activities that the populace are engaged in. These are local SME, small medium enterprises. This includes livestock, hospitality, tourism, or food crops, trade stores, and PMV operation, which all again depend on the quality traffic accessibility. Despite the rugged road conditions, travelers manage to overload themselves by carrying load on heads and shoulders to reach their final destinations. Finally, they can have a good breath as their long tiring journey comes to an end, but it's the end of one path. Makeshift bridges are built for travelers including men and women and children, and they are about 10 to 20 along the fast flowing rivers that is called Nahu River. Whenever there is a heavy rain with high tide, it washes away the bridges, so the villagers have no way to cross or go through, so they have to build a new one. Apart from the 8 airstrips, Gumbrami airstrip is located in Nahu Rawa LLG of Raikos district in Medang province. It was constructed in 1984 and has an unpaved length of 850 meters. It is situated in the midst of the Finisterre ranges of Raikos district. The landmarks of the area has an elevation of 1,987 meters above sea level or 6,579 feet above sea level. The Gumbrami airstrip is surrounded by the nearest villages, Moro, Seve, and Dana.